You may have noticed the lift giving challenge is trending all over social media. It's athletes and fitness enthusiasts celebrating strength, pushing extra reps, and finishing November with a test of physical power. It's all about building muscle, testing your limits, and seeing how far you can go. But what if I told you that not all lifting is physical? Welcome to the mental version of this challenge. Let's call it Happy Mental Lifts Giving. And I've designed it for dancers to strengthen your brain, accelerate learning, think choreography, and build mental resilience through visualization and gratitude. This is your chance to get a taste of how pumping mental iron can improve your performance and celebrate all that you're capable of from the inside out. Hey, it's your pal, the Dancing Housewife, and welcome to another episode of the Dancing Housewife podcast. November is here, which means it's time to start giving thanks and celebrating. And yes, pumping mental iron. This month, we're bringing you a special challenge, the Happy Mental Lifts Giving Challenge. And trust me, not all lifting is physical. Some of the heaviest reps you're going to do are between your ears. The mental strength exercises we will practice for this challenge are sport visualization and gratitude. Practicing gratitude is one of the most effective ways to cultivate a growth mindset, which is the kind of mindset you need to perform at your best. When you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have, we call it additive versus subtractive. This means it supports your ability to accomplish your goals rather than sabotaging your efforts. Sport visualization is also known as mental imagery, and it's a powerful strategy for fueling confidence and clarity. And it's one of the most effective ways to accelerate learning. When you mentally rehearse a figure, a combination, or even a full routine, you're reinforcing the correct technique in your brain, and you're sharpening timing, balance, and rhythm. And while you do that, you're actually strengthening neural pathways to make your dancing smoother, more automatic, and more confident. Think of it as mental reps, the same kind of reps that you do physically, except here your mind is doing the heavy lifting. Here's how it works. The first thing you're going to do is pick a routine or a combination or even just a figure that you want to improve. Next, you're going to select a time every day and commit to visualizing for 5 minutes. And here's how visualization works best. Find a comfortable seated position. I recommend that you don't lay down because sometimes you'll fall asleep. I do. Anyway, find a comfortable seated position. Turn on the appropriate music for whatever style you're going to visualize. And I like to use headphones to minimize distractions. Next, you're going to mentally run through your figure, your combination, your routine with your eyes closed and execute it over and over and over in your head for 5 minutes. To increase visualization's effectiveness, you need to make your images as vivid as possible. And you do this by engaging as many of your senses as possible. Imagine your surroundings and what you would see, feel, hear, smell, and even taste as if you're physically dancing. Do as many reps as possible in that 5 minutes. As many reps as possible. We call that an AMRAP. The next step is to add a 2-minute AMRAP at the beginning of each physical practice. And this primes your brain and helps your practice be more effective. And finally, the last step, which is really important because it's creating a feedback loop, is to reflect after each visualization session. If you can, if you have a journal, jot down what clicked, what felt smoother, and give thanks for what you're capable of, even if you're not where you want to be yet. And at the end of the month, either during Thanksgiving week or at the Ohio Star Ball if you're going, pay attention to your progress. How far have your mental reps taken you? How do you feel on the dance floor and off it? To make joining the challenge even easier, I've put together a free Happy Mental Lifts Giving Dancer's Guide. It's got step-by-step instructions for the visualization exercises, prompts to help you reflect, and space to track your progress and gratitude each day. You can download it through the link in the show notes or scan this QR code and use it to pump some mental iron, strengthen your mind, and celebrate all you're capable of because remember, not all lifting is physical. Now here's where gratitude comes in. I mentioned earlier that practicing gratitude is one of the most effective ways to cultivate a growth mindset. But did you know that studies show practicing gratitude also improves overall well-being and builds resilience and mental strength? So, in the spirit of Thanksgiving this month, we're not just celebrating the fact that we can dance, we're celebrating all we're capable of. Every single thing we can do, every turn, every step, every combination we've worked to perfect through the visualization exercise. Think of each mental rep as a chance to appreciate your growth, your progress, and the power of your own mind. And remember, not all lifting is physical. Some of the hardest work is done between the ears. Pumping mental iron is real, and it's what this challenge is all about. If you do the mental reps, the visualization, and take a moment to acknowledge everything that you're capable of along the way, you'll finish November stronger, more confident, and ready to crush those routines on the floor as well as in your mind. So let's review. Here's your task for this month. Pick your routine or figure, visualize it daily for 5 minutes off the dance floor, add the pre-practice mental AMRAP set, and give thanks along the way. Celebrate all you're capable of, your growth and the joy of dancing, the partner who puts up with your quirkiness and your idiosyncrasies, your coaches, your teachers, and all the friends you've made along the way. And that's it. Pump the mental iron, lift your mind, and remember, not all lifting is physical. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your dance partner, leave us a review, or tap 5 stars. It really does help other dancers find us. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a ballroom tip. This is the Dancing Housewife signing off, and until next time, happy dancing and happy mental lift giving.
That's all, folks.